Today I have a very short trick for you, or a very good trick for you, that how to balance any chemical reaction or any chemical equation within or in a time less than 1 minute or within a minute. And this trick is not like which will only work with two equation or which will only work with three equation. It will work with all types of equation. And I'm sure that I'm writing here 1 minute, but definitely if you will practice this trick, you will do this, you will balance the equation within 45 seconds itself. Just what you have to do is that you just need to practice this. It's a very easy trick. So let us take the first example, which is one of a very easy or very small chemical reaction. But what we have to do in this complete process, we have to give, or we have to take four variables, or five means how many reactant and how many products are there. On the basis of them, we have to give each and every variable to them, or any alphabet to them. For example, I will write here A, I will write here B, C, D. If any other reactant or product is also there, I will give E, F, G, H. No problem for that. It depends upon the number of reactant and number of products we are using here. So now, what we have to do in this one, we have to check our elements. Like first one is PB. How many PB are there? A equals to, how many PB are there in the product side? C. Then we can say that A is equals to C. Then let us take our second element, that is oxygen, O. How many oxygen are there? A. Then again A will be equals to, in the product side how many are there? D into 2. D into 2, or I can write it will be equals to 2D. Third one is only our carbon. If I'm looking at our carbon is B in the reactant side equals to, how many carbons are there in the product side? D. So B will be equals to D. Now what we have to do is that we have to check which variable or which alphabet is repeating more number of time, or which is coming maximum number of times. Like A 2 times, C 1 time only, B only 1 time, and D 3 times. So the variable which is coming maximum number of times, to that variable we have to give a particular value, that we can say that let D is equals to 1. Every time you have to give the first one specific, that is 1. You have to give the specific value 1 itself, no 2, no 3, no 4, nothing else. Only just take the maximum number of coming variable and substitute and just assign a value that will be 1. Now just substitute the values in these equation and find out the different values. If D is equals to 1, then B will always also be equals to 1. Okay. If D is equals to 1, then can I say that A will be equals to 2 into 1, that is A is equals to 2. Okay. If I will get A, B, and only I have to find out C here. Then if A is equals to 2, then C will also be equals to 2. Now I got all the variable values of the variable A, B, C and D. Just write our equation, that is PbO plus C is giving you Pb plus CO2. Now what I have to do, I just only want to write the values of the variables. A 2, B, what is the value of B here? 1. 1 means no need to write. C 2, D 1. 1 means no need to write. Now if you want, you can check the number of element whether it is balanced or not. How many Pb are there? 2 on the reactant side and 2 on the product side, so it is balanced. How many oxygen are there on the reactant side? 2. How many on the product side? 2, so it is balanced. How many carbon here on the reactant side? 1. And how many on the product side? 1, so it is balanced. Now we can move to another example to you. The same thing I want to do. That first one I want to write the A, B, C, D. I just only want to write variables. If any other product or is also there, we will write E, F, G, H. No problem for that. So let us check according to our elements H. How many H? A plus how many H are there? B into 2 means 2B equals to how many H are there in this product side? 2 into D. 2 into D means 2D. Now another element, that is nitrogen. How many nitrogen are here on this reactant side? A is equals to no other here. How many here will be? 2, because it is the bi of NO3, so 2 into C. 2 into C means 2C. Then oxygen. How many oxygen are here? A into 3. A into 3 means 3A plus. How many are here? 2 into B. 2 into B means 2B equals to how many R will be here? 3 2s are 6. 6 into C means 6C plus how many will be there? D. Now another one, last one is HNO, then calcium, Ca. How many Ca will be left? CaB is equals to C. So I have assigned the values. Now let us check which is coming more number of time, and we have to assign the value 1 to that. 2B, 4B, 5B, A, 2A, okay, 2D, okay, but let's check 6C, 6 plus 7, 7C. So I will say that let C is equals to 1. I am assigning that let C will be equals to 1 because C is repeating maximum number of time. 2C, 6C means 9C. So if C is equals to 1, then B is automatically will be equals to 1. Okay. If C is equals to 1, then A will be equals to 2 into 1 will be 2. I got 3 values, A, B, C. Now I want to find out the value of D. I have 2 options with me. I can find out the value of D with this equation also, with this equation also. Both will come same. So I will prefer the smallest one, that is this one. 2 plus 2B, 2 into 1 means 2, is equals to 2D. 4 is equals to 2D, then D will be equals to 2. So all the values I am getting A, B, C, D. This I have to substitute here in place of this in variables, we can say that. A2 twice of HNO3 will give you B1 means no need of writing anything. C1 means no need of writing anything, but D how much? 2. So no need. So we can write here 2 twice of H2. If you want, you can check here. 2 hydrogen, 2 plus 2, 4 on this side and 4 on this side, balance. 2 nitrogen on this side, 2 nitrogen on this side, balance. 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 2, 8. 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 2, 8. 8 oxygen on this side and C is only 1. So this complete reaction is balanced. Now I want to give you one more example. In that example, you can see that what will happen if you are getting a kind of fraction in between that. If you are getting a kind of fraction. So let us see one very easy example. And I have already told you that this trick is always working with all the equations. With all the chemical equation, it is not like that it will only work with 1 or it will only work with 2. It will work with all the chemical equations. So that is NH3 plus O2 will give you NO plus H2O. Okay. So my first step is A, B, C, D. Substitute N. A is equals to C. H. 3A is equals to 2D. O. 2b is equals to c plus, because c plus d. Okay, so which is coming maximum number of time, we can assign them a value 4. A is equals to 4 and d 3. Okay, so let us say that let a is equals to 1. I am saying that let a is equals to 1. If a is equals to 1, then c will be equals to 1. Very good. If a is equals to 1, then we can say that 3 equals to 2d, then d will be equals to 3 by 2, right? Then d will be equals to, I just need some space, that's why I'm erasing this one. Let a is equals to 1. So d is equals to 3 by 2. Now substitute all the values here, because I got a, b, I want to find out c and d. Twice of b will be equals to c, means 1 plus 3 by 2. Then twice of b will be equals to 5 by 2, because 1 plus 3 by 2 will give me 5 by 2. Then b will be equals to 5 by 4. Now if I want to write here in this equation, okay, let me write here. A is 1, B is how much? 5 by 4, C is how much? 1, and D how much? 3 by 2. But you can see that I don't want these fractions. These fractions are not looking good at all. So what I will do, I will take the LCM of 4 and 2. What is the LCM of 4 and 2? 4. I will multiply this complete equation with 4. I want to multiply this complete equation by 4. If I multiply this complete equation by 4, then what will come? 4 into 1, 4. 5 by 4 into 4 will give you 5, because 4 and 4 will, so 5. Then 4 into 1 again, it will give you 4. Then 3 by 2 into 4. 3 by 2 into 4 will give you 6. So what will come here? 6. If you want, you can check whether it is balanced or not. 4 nitrogen on the reactant side, 4 nitrogen on the product side. Balance. 4 3s are 12. 12 hydrogen on the reactant side, 6 2s are 12 hydrogen on the product side. Balance. 5 2s are 10 here, 4 plus 6, 10 here. So oxygen are also balanced. So we can say that our complete equation was balanced. So I have given you 3 examples here. One was the very easy, just to make a base. Second was you can identify if brackets are coming, then how we can do that. And third one, if fractions are coming. And this trick is actually will take less than a minute for you if you will practice it. So please do like my video, subscribe my channel if you like that. Okay, thank you so much. See you in the next video.